This weekend, we're going back to when things smelled like teen spirit. We've got streaming recommendations straight from the 90s. This is the Pitt News' weekend watch list for September 4th.
Clueless is maybe the ultimate 90s movie. The costumes are iconic, and the slang is like
totally bugging.
Everyone knows at least two sorority sisters who dress up as Cher and Dion for Halloween. And I know even more people who reference the language from this movie on a daily basis.
Ugh, as if.
Saban's Power Rangers series is an American adaptation of the Japanese series Super Sentai, made by mixing footage of American, or New Zealand in the case of later seasons, actors with Japanese footage of people in colorful spandex suits fighting bulky monsters with horrific pun names. The first 5 series, including Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Power Rangers Zeo, Power Rangers Turbo, Power Rangers in Space, and Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, make up a continuous story that aired from 1993 to 1999, and the series is glorious. They've got the 90s fashion, terrible puns, and a level of optimism for the future that we can only dream of in 2020.
It would be a travesty to leave out the Japanese studio Ghibli, and what is probably one of its best feature films, Princess Mononoke. Studio Ghibli, for those who don't know, is one of Japan's most successful animation studios, headed by the wonderful, fantastical Hayao Miyazaki. Princess Mononoke is his 1997 picture, a love letter to the feudal era of Japan, complete with demons, wolf princesses, and a really touching message about the environment and the battle between human beings and the planet.
Even though many people fell in love with the 2019 version of Aladdin with Will Smith and Mina Massoud, this musical madness first hit screens in 1992. The film follows Aladdin, an Arabian street punk who disguises himself as a wealthy prince to win the heart of Princess Jasmine. As the film follows Aladdin and his complicated journey to Princess Jasmine's side, he's accompanied by a genie, played by the late Robin Williams, and his furry friend Abu.
Most people know Ridley Scott is the visionary behind classics like Alien and Blade Runner. But don't forget to add Thelma and Louise to that list, a landmark 1991 feminist film. Scott creates a spellbinding duo out of Susan Sarandon and Gina Davis as best friends on a weekend road trip and escape of their humdrum lives. Of course, things go awry, and before long the two are burning rubber and leaving desert dust trails in the face of the police. Plus, check out the role that put Brad Pitt on the map. Cowboy hat, blue jeans, and all.
Magnolia is Paul Thomas Anderson's early career masterpiece, closing out the 90s with what feels like a perfect summary of their very essence, self-reflexive and steadfastly unwilling to ever be consistent. Even out of context, it's a piercing, affecting work of art, well worth its runtime and hours beyond.
Was that unclear?
Kinda.
God.
Thanks for watching. Check out pitnews.com for more weekly recommendations.